back to the channel. I'm Jade, if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. I am so excited for this one. I love like autumn and Halloween. I've always loved Halloween since I was a little girl, so decorating and kind of thinking about sort of autumnal vibes I really love. So I want to share with you what I have bought in Home Bargains. They have all their Halloween things in obviously now. They had quite a bit in a few weeks ago, but they didn't have the bits I want. Like a lot of my store, even though I knew people getting it, had a lot of empty shelves. So I finally managed to pick up a few bits in my store, which is so exciting. Some bits in my haul aren't like Halloween specific, they're more just sort of like autumnal cold weather vibes, or just things I have recently picked up so I can show you what's in there. But I think we'll start with the Halloween items for those of you that are really into those, and then I'll move on to the more like general sort of winter autumnal house stuff that I have bought. Okay, so without rambling on too much, let's get on into the video and let me show you what I bought. Okay, so the first item I was so excited to find, and it is the glass pumpkin. Now if you watch Home Bargains hauls a lot, you probably would have seen this several times, especially last year. I looked everywhere for it last year and I know it kept selling out and I never could get it. So I was so excited when I saw they had it back, and there were so many of them in my store, so I don't feel like it's going to be so much of an issue trying to get them this year. If you're looking for one, let me unbox it and show you what it looks like. Okay, and this is it out of the box. I just think it's so cute, and I love the fact that it's glass, so like you'll be able to see like sweets in it, because I feel like sweets are like a big part of Halloween with the whole trick and treat thing, so it's quite cool to be able to see what's in it. So I just think this will make such a cool sweet jar for my kitchen, and I kind of wonder if I can get away with having it out longer than just Halloween, you know, being glass. I don't know, maybe like go beyond autumn, maybe without the lid, like just as a kind of pot or something, I don't know, but I just really like it, so I'm so happy I got one. And in case you have missed them in the amount of hauls they have appeared in, that was $4.99, which I just think for an actual like glass jar is really good, so thumbs up, so happy. Okay, so the next item I got is kind of similar, so I shouldn't have probably bought it, but I just really liked it. And it is this little white pumpkin jar. So it just has like this little gold stalk on it, and it is white. They had a lot of these in orange. The orange ones have been in my store for a while actually, because I saw them and I nearly bought the orange one, but then I kept thinking like I feel like I'd use this maybe as like a cookie jar or something, and there is just nothing in my kitchen that would match orange particularly, whereas, you know, white kind of goes with everything. So when I saw this, and it was the last one, so I feel like it might be hard to find in your stores, and they will sell quick. But yeah, when I saw the white one, I just had to get it. So I'm absolutely in love with this too. Let me again unpackage it so I can show you the inside. Okay, so this is it without the packaging on. I just think it's so cute. It's very similar to the glass one. It's just like a little pot. Definitely needs a clean. It's very dusty on the inside. And I will say the one thing that I'm a little disappointed about is there are a few very minor scuffs on the jar, but as this was the last one and I do think they'll sell out a lot, I just had to grab it. So let me check how much that was and tell you. Okay, that one was $5.99, so £1 more than the glass one, but I do think it probably feels a little bit more like luxurious and better quality being ceramic. But yeah, I love both of them. So if you need a pumpkin jar, definitely head down to Home Bargains. The orange ones didn't really seem to be selling, so if that's your vibe and what you would like to put out in autumn, I think you will probably find those okay. But the white did seem to be really hard to get, but yeah, I think it's great. And then the next item is another one that everyone seemed to be getting last year, but they were never in my store, was the little pumpkin mugs. I got a white one. I was going to get the orange one too, so I had both, and I still might go back and get it, because I don't know, with mugs, like I'm not so much color coordinated on that. I know some people are a lot more like color coordinated in their house. I'm not. I just went for the white just because I thought it's a little bit more like universal. When it's orange, it really screams kind of like Halloween. Plus I've got like another really Halloween-y mug that I use, which is like a cauldron. So I just thought this was kind of like a more neutral autumnal mug, so I just yeah, I just think they're really cute and I think they're really good value. Let me check. Yeah, the mug's only £2.49, which I think is really, really good for like a sort of themed mug. So yeah, definitely worth it. So one of the main reasons I went to look at their Halloween stuff again was I'd been seeing these wax burners everywhere that are really cute. I know there's a pumpkin one, which I haven't actually seen a photo of, but a lot of people were talking about. But I do already have a pumpkin wax burner. And they were also talking about this ghost one, and I saw photos and I really wanted it. But unfortunately, they didn't have it in mind. There was a label, but the shelf was entirely empty, so either they've sold or they're not in yet. So I might have to go back and check. But I found this. Like, how freaking cute is that? They had like these little Halloween plants and I just thought the ghost was so, so cute. And I just thought it would look really nice like on my dressing table because that's like white. Just to kind of add like a little Halloween vibe, because I have a couple of like tiny faux plants on there. Like one's in a little hedgehog. So I just thought this would be like a cool little one to add for Halloween. Just to sort of add something to that room, because I don't usually decorate like the entire house. I would love to, but you know, I've mentioned before, if you've watched my videos, I'm a military wife and we move around, and so trying to coordinate your house and make it look nice is not that easy because, like, you know, you don't know what the next one's going to be like. But I just thought this was cute and would always go on my desk. So yeah, it was just something to add to a different room rather than only decorating sort of like the living room. And that little ghost plant was only $1.99, so it's just such a useful, cute, easy decoration. So if you just want like a few little cheap bits just to have something in your house Halloween, definitely go and have a look. They don't just have the ghost, they had a few different designs, so have a look at them. Okay, and the last sort of like Halloween themed item was this little face mask. I just thought this was so cute. I love using a face mask, which you'll probably know if you've watched any of my Home Bargains hauls before. So yeah, I just had to get it just because it was in a little pumpkin, and it's actually mango scented. It's not pumpkin scented, which is kind of a shame, but I guess mango is probably a nicer smell. But you know, I just think this was cute. And that face mask was only 99 pence, so a total bargain just to have something like cool for Halloween. Okay, so moving on to the more autumnal stuff that maybe isn't so Halloween. The first thing, I got a load of new tea lights. I actually started buying my tea lights from Tesco. They are cheaper actually than Home Bargains, but I don't think they're as good. So I have gone back to get them from Home Bargains so I can use them for all my wax melts. Because if you've watched my videos, you will know I am a huge lover of wax melts, and especially this time of year, like burning sort of like autumnal scents, all things, you know, like pumpkin, and just other ones that you can get. So yeah, these were essential. And those tea lights are only £1.49, so they are a bit more expensive than Tesco just because the bag's smaller, and I want to say Tesco you get like 100 for £2 and this is like 40 for £1.49, but they are better, I swear. Okay, and the next thing I picked up was this reed diffuser. It is in sweet berries, and I kind of feel like berries often do sort of make me think of autumn because a lot of people put them into pie, and obviously blackberries and stuff are sort of ripe around this time. So yeah, I just thought this was kind of autumnal, and I thought I would give it a go. I don't always find the diffusers in Home Bargains let out the most scent, but then I have bought more expensive ones that don't either, so I'm gonna give this one a go because some of them do, so we will see. And then the next thing I got was a new throw, and it is this one. It is so soft, like I can't explain to you how soft. It was $7.99, which I don't think is too bad for a throw that feels really, really nice. And it says it's machine washable, which is obviously always really, really good. I really wanted a throw for the guest bed. So I have like a single bed, which is just our guest bed, and it's a grey frame, and then the bedding is sort of like white and grey. So I just thought this would go really well. I did want a grey one more, but actually now I've seen this white and they didn't have a grey in there. I just thought this was really, really good, and obviously very, very, very cozy as the cold weather kicks in. So yeah, really happy with this purchase. Okay, so my next purchase was on a bit of a whim just because I saw it, and I can honestly say I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it is this mirror tray. So if you've watched a lot of home decor videos, you will probably know, like, oh my god, this is shining the light so much. Let me just like put it down while I talk. If you've watched a lot of home decor videos, you've probably seen a lot of people like having mirrored trays and stuff as like table centerpieces. This is quite big, and honestly, like, I have so much crap on my table because like we don't have enough storage in this house at all, so I don't really know where I'm gonna put this, but it was just too good a bargain to pass up. Let me show you it again so you can see, but it's just so like shimmery. But it is this. It's got this like beautiful gold color around the outside. They have a silver one as well with a slightly different pattern if like silver is more your vibe. You can tell it's not like the most expensive well-made thing, but it looks more expensive than it is. It's only when you're feeling it that it, you know, feels a little cheap, but it was only $7.99, which I thought was really, really good for one of these. So I just had to grab it, and where am I gonna put it? I don't know, but I have it, so yeah. Okay, and then the next thing I bought was definitely a more practical thing, but I definitely bought it with sort of like autumn in mind. And it was these set of 3 hooks. They're called bathroom hooks, meant to go over your bathroom door, but obviously you could use them on any door. But one thing that takes up a lot of room in my wardrobe is my like dressing gown and any bathrobes I have. So I kind of thought I could get these hooks and actually hook them on the back of the bathroom door, which would just be so much more practical, clear out space in my wardrobe. So yeah, that's literally why I got these. I just thought they are so useful and will give you that extra storage, and obviously for me relates to autumn because of the fact that, well, it's to hang my dressing gown within easy reach. And they were £2.49, which I thought was like super affordable for that kind of thing. Okay, and then the final thing I bought is a bit more of a like novelty item, but I bought one on Wish a long time ago, and I needed a new one, and they just happened to have them in Home Bargains. And I say needed, like it is novelty, but they are really useful. And it is a toilet light. So you hang it on the toilet and it has like a sensor, and then it like lights the bowl different colors. You may have seen them on videos before. I think there was a bit more of a fad around them a while back. But I've only recently started finding these in Home Bargains this year. But I love my toilet light. Like, I can't quite explain it. Like, it sounds stupid, but I actually think it's really useful because you don't have to turn the light on when you go to the toilet at night in the dark, especially if you know you're in like a little ensuite or whatever, which are usually quite dark. So I love them. And then, you know, with like energy costs rising, you just put a little battery in this, and then you don't really need to use the light in the bathroom too much, to be honest. Like, this kind of does like really glow throughout the bathroom if it's a small one. So practical for the winter to save money, I would say. And if you kind of want to see what those toilet lights do, if you haven't seen, if you go back to my really old Wish haul, you'll be able to see it in that. I did film a little clip of it, but yeah, obviously like now that one's not quite set up, so not going to include it in this video. Okay, so that is everything I bought like regarding Halloween and autumn, and I'm so excited for it. Like, I do love all like the dressing up and all the decorations for Halloween, and then obviously because it's leading up to Christmas, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed looking at everything I've got, and please share with me any sort of like Halloween autumnal hauls if you have any, because I love watching everyone's. I love seeing what everyone's found. Like, I can't obviously have it all in my house, but I just love looking at it. So yeah, please share them, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!